Hi, welcome to On This Day in Tudor History with me, Claire Ridgway, author of On This Day in Tudor History. Now today I'm taking you back to the reign of King Henry VIII. For on this day in Tudor history, the 25th of July 1535, the feast of St. James, Eustace Chapuys, the imperial ambassador, wrote about a furious King Henry VIII, who'd apparently been nearly driven to commit murder. What had angered the king? Well, let me explain. And if you've heard my talk or seen my video on Tudor court fools, then this story will be quite familiar to you. And I do apologise for any banging in the background. It's beginning to rain. There's a storm coming and it's just pattering a bit on the roof. In a postscript to his letter to Nicholas Carew de Granville, who was Emperor Charles V's advisor, Eustace Chapuys, the imperial ambassador, wrote of the English king and an event that had happened to anger him. He said, "He the other day nearly murdered his own fool, a simple and innocent man, because he happened to speak well in his presence of the queen and princess, and called the concubine ribald and her daughter bastard. He has now been banished from court and has gone to the grand esquire, who has sheltered and hidden him." Now, the Queen and Princess mentioned in this postscript are Catherine of Aragon and Mary, her daughter. And the concubine and her daughter who are mentioned here are Queen Anne Boleyn and little Princess Elizabeth. Henry VIII's new court fool, William Summer, had had the audacity to praise the banished Catherine of Aragon and Mary and to call the new Queen, Anne, ribald and Elizabeth a bastard. Now, court fools could get away with saying all kinds of things in sort of humour, but this was going much too far. Catherine was still refusing to accept that her marriage was over and would not recognise her new title of Dowager Princess of Wales. She was still referring to herself as queen. She still believed that she was Henry VIII's true wife. And the king was furious at his former wife and eldest daughter's defiance and disobedience, as he saw it. It was a real sore point. And he was intent on people recognising Anne Boleyn as his rightful wife and their daughter, baby Elizabeth, as his legitimate heir. So furious was he that he nearly murdered Summer. So I expect that Summer got his ears well and truly boxed. Summer was lucky not to receive a more brutal punishment and to keep his position. He was temporarily banished from court, being sheltered by Sir Nicholas Carew, chief esquire of the king. And Carew was a man who would go on to plot with the Seymours and a group of Catholic conservatives against Queen Anne Boleyn in 1536. And he coached Jane Seymour in how to behave with the king and what to say to the king to turn him against Anne. While Summer survived the king's fury and was soon back taking part in court entertainment, Carew came to a sticky end in 1539 when he was executed after being implicated in a plot against the king. I'll give you links to find out more about Nicholas Carew and also William Summer and the other famous Tudor court fool, Jane the Fool, as I've done videos on them. Also on this day in Tudor history, the 25th of July 1554, Queen Mary I, daughter of King Henry VIII by Catherine of Aragon, married Philip of Spain, son of Charles V, Holy Emperor. The couple got married at Winchester Cathedral, and Mary's Lord Chancellor, Stephen Gardiner, Bishop of Winchester, officiated at the ceremony. You can find out more about their wedding in last year's video, and you'll find all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me. You can subscribe to this channel by clicking that subscribe button right there. You can hit the bell to be notified as these videos go live, and you can, of course, give me a like and leave me a comment. Thank you so much for following my work and watching these videos and listening to me drone on about the Tudors. I love talking Tudor. See you soon. Bye-bye.